You guys have no clue of the difficulty it is for me to make a video with two children and without airplane mode on. But anyway, uh, someone I'm subscribed to posted a video. It was kind of deciphering certain lyrics involving, you know, Earth theories. You know, there's flat Earth theory. There's a Nibiru. There's certain things that are in play. Um, so I kind of went back and I started kind of looking firsthand at certain videos, certain lyrics, and started breaking them down. And I think I've come up with a few really solid ones. I'm gonna do one right now. I might, I don't know, I might edit them all together towards the end of it, and maybe do like one long one, or I might just do a real short burst, real quick for this one particular one. It's pretty funny because this band, in retrospect, has several different songs and lyrics which are dual purpose in meaning, and the videos also coincide. Now, okay, if you can't figure out from this little shot right here, this is a band called Duran Duran. Okay, they were prevalent in the '80s. Now, the way that I've kind of conceptualized it is that back in the day when music video was young, okay, uh, um, I think that there was more dire need for people to try to reach out. I think that especially when I can't say when rock was young, when music was young, because music has been around since the beginning of time. But whenever it started getting to the point to where people were manipulating it as a form of media, as a form of communication, um, that might be a way that I could say it. And I think in the '80s there was a bundle of manipulation with the visual process and the audio process and the lyrical process. Okay, and you had a lot of people out there that were trying to put stuff out there um, that uh, was beforehand censorized, or or you know, there was a big direction steer going into the '80s. Of course, you had your hit sensations, your raw talent people that nobody could even contemplate touching, and you had uh, you know, radio producer people that had nothing to do with the talent, but just management process and the money. Okay, so a lot of people that did hits didn't even write their own stuff, but this band in particular, Duran Duran, they wrote all their material. Okay, wrote all their lyrics. Okay, uh, Miles Rogers was involved with their band, and in the progression. Miles Rogers, if you don't know, was a member of the '70s disco band. I'd say disco, but '70s band called Chic. Not Chic, so free. Okay, so you have that, and that has nothing to do with what I'm telling you about right now. Just a little tidbit of knowledge. Okay, so let's look at it this way. This is a screenshot from the video New Moon on Monday. We're going to take a look at some of these shots. We're also going to look at the lyrics. Okay? Now, this symbol right here, okay, this time La Luna. Now, if you see this picture, this is a picture of the moon. La Luna is translated meaning the moon. Okay? That's where you get the term lunar. Okay? Lunar, luna. La Luna, the moon. Okay, la moon. Okay, now this symbol to me, I don't really have a specific reference offhand. I will say that to me, it looks like a swastika. I mean, it is a swastika. If you take off this little lightning bolt at the very top of it, right there, if you take that little part off, okay, you have a swastika. Except for, it's kind of missing a little couple things. So basically, that's what it reminds me of. And in the video, it's portrayed that they're in some kind of town like Berlin or Germany or somewhere there in that frame. Okay, let's look at this picture. We have in retrospect, it looks like a kite whenever they have it in real life. But you have this right here, right by the moon. Okay? This time, La Luna. Okay, you got this device here. And there's the moon. Okay? Let's go a little further with it. Okay, I want you to know that most directors, most visionaries that put stuff on film, even if it's filler, are very conscientious of what goes on in the background, the foreground. That's why you have background actors. That's why they try to get it into frame. Okay? That's why they can't have products that are not okayed to be on set. Okay? There is nothing that goes on a film that is professionally produced by accident. Nothing is an accident when you see it. Unless it's declared a blooper reel or something, kind of that kind of stuff, that can happen. But as far as the main bulk of all material that you see in a movie theater or a video is intended and has a purpose. I promise you that. You ask a movie director, you ask a studio, you ask an actor. I promise you, a director has a vision and it has to be fulfilled. Okay? I mean, little bitty pieces might get lost here and contorted through the editing process, but on a bulk, everything that is shot, there's a reason and there's a purpose to it. Okay? You're not just, even this image right here, and this is to prove a point. Right here, right there, in his pocket, guess what's there, right? Guess what that is? That's right, that's the flyer. That's the flyer. Okay? That's the flyer. That's the one that said this time La Luna. And I'll even bet you, whoop, don't want to jump our gun here. What is this in the background? Looks like the Fish Tavern. I don't know what that is, it's kind of blurry. There's the moon. Okay? But what's even weirder, okay? Just take a look what's going on. He's coming out with the flag. Whoa! A couple of points on this right here. Is this building right here? There's some symbolism right in there. Okay? I'm not gonna let you. Looks like some scales, right? Scales of justice, evenness, fairness. That's what they're supposed to be. Okay? Now, this is crazy. Satellite, moon, right? Wait a minute, hold up. But the moon's a satellite, right? The moon is a satellite. Look at the term satellite. Look at the definition. Okay? I'm not going to waste my time. Maybe I should have made a screenshot to define the word. But if you're not familiar with the term satellite, go and look it up. Satellite does not necessarily mean a piece of metal that is in orbit around the Earth. Okay? The moon is a satellite. Okay? Another shot of that. Another sign of the band with that image behind them. Very reminiscent of Germany. If you watch the video, you'll understand the German, why I'm heavily saying that. Now, this satellite starts shooting some lasers. Okay? In the video, it kind of references it's like in the air, whatnot. But it kind of looks like it's shooting shit at Earth. That's what it looks like to me. Now, you watch the video, and these beams are coming from that quote-unquote kite-looking satellite. Okay? And it's just weird that it's by the moon. It's not shooting the moon down. It's not shooting the moon. You see how this other beam right here is completely shooting a different direction than the moon? Huh? That's kind of weird, right? This one's shooting right directly at Earth. Let's take a look at the lyrics. Shake up the picture, lizard mixture. Okay? I actually posted this in the comments of the video that was posted by one of my people I subscribe to, because I just thought, damn, it's just so coincidental, and that he was dissecting it in a way to where he was talking about draconians, or what you might interpret to be lizard people or lizards, lizard race, which I in turn describe to be as demons. Okay? Shake up the picture, the lizard mixture. Now, I don't know what a lizard mixture is, but I would consider it to be a hybrid. Okay? If you have some knowledge on what this means, shake up the picture, the lizard mixture. What is a lizard mixture? Okay? Oh, is he painting a picture and with oil paints and he's just doing shading of green? Or how about brown? Because lizards are brown, green, red, multicolored. Okay, lizard mixture. I'm not sure what that is. Okay. Matter of fact, the only term that I could even see this being relative would see. I try to look at things realistically. When it, we have been pigeonholed to think everything in music is about sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Okay. So we're gonna look at drugs. There ain't no lizards, a mixture. Okay, there's not one. We're talking about this is the 80s. The only, I'll take that back. There could be a possible reference to the author of Leaving Las Vegas. I'll have to check on the date on that. That could be a drug reference. Okay. With your dance on the even tide, you got me coming up with answers, all of which I deny. To me, this could be interpreted as talking about lizard people, even hybrids. I said it again, because please rephrase it. Maybe I can catch a ride. Is it talking about this satellite or this planet or even a craft he wants to get a ride from? I'm kind of a firm believer that people are in communication with these entities. Okay? That's just my personal belief. I couldn't really put it much plainer, but I'll wait till you decide. Okay, that's it. Said it again. Maybe I can catch a ride. Okay? Send me your warning siren as if I could ever hide. A warning siren. Now, if we go back and we look at those pictures again, we're going to see that those are beams coming from it. Okay? Last time, La Luna. Last time, the moon. Okay? What does that mean? Last time, the moon. I light my torch and wave it for the new moon on Monday. I fire dance through the night. I stay the cold day with a lonely satellite. Is it talking about the lonely satellite of the moon or the lonely satellite that's around the moon? That's the interesting thought there, isn't it? Okay. Breaking away with the beast of both worlds. Now you tell me what the fuck that means. A smile you can't disguise? So I talked about the holographic disguises that reptilians are supposedly reported to use. Beast of both worlds. Could that be hybrids? I don't know. I didn't write the damn thing. I'm theorizing. I'm speculating. Because, I've never seen a reptilian. But theories and all that kind of interest me. So, beast of both worlds. Smile that you can't disguise. Every minute I keep finding clues that are left behind. So, really, if it's not about something like that, really, what does this message convey? What does it convey? I'd like to know. I've asked somebody, I've asked a couple people. They don't know. So, I'm going to hit Simon up and ask him what the song's about. And if he does respond, we'll find out, I know he's kind of been busy in Miami lately, but I didn't fully intend to go ahead and hit him up, and we'll see what he has to say about all this, because, I think it's only fair to understand. Most of their songs are about women, but, I'm interested to know what this is about, because the way I could interpret it, I don't want to be wrong, and I don't want to be misleading people into a thought process that's not correct. Because, like I said, I've never seen, follow it, and I think to myself, wow, what if the musicians and have known about some things that we don't know? And a lot of people have known things in the past or have been spiritually led in a direction, and we just didn't listen, or we just didn't catch it. But it's just food for thought. Check that out and let me know what you think.